Mike, what the hell are you doing, man?
I'm working on my jump shot.
In your jump shot?
Yeah.
Why? This
I want to make sure I don't get no air balls on that motherfucking sneaker app. Shots fired.
Sneakers is live for Google and the web, and it's more useless than it's ever been before.
Android, and I'm sorry, y'all gonna kill me, but Android killed the market. B. Android shut down sneakers app
And real quick, real
real
quick.
quick. They did the Meek Mill.
Yeah, it wasn't easy that shut down the Jumpman. This time the Jumpman just shut itself down.
Oh my, that shit was just horrible, dog. I mean, I got one in, and then like my primary account didn't get to slide through. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man?
So terrible, so fucking terrible. I, I mean, obviously, I was not participating in this because I just didn't care. But I watched it all going down on my iPhone on the Twitter app, just scratching my head and being like, God, I'm so glad that I'm not invested in this, or I'd be so pissed off right now.
Right?
It,
Ugh, just fucking travesty, B. But I guess, as to be expected, as they're gonna go through some, changes and some fucking bumps as they iron out, these fixes of this update. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it.
it's one thing to go through growing pains, but lately Nike feels like it's going through shrinking pains.
Right, for real. Like we're going backwards, dog.
It just keeps getting worse and worse, and I'm not entirely sure what where they're going with anything at this point, other than obviously they released more OVOs and Just Dons at the beginning of the year, which again only feels like Kanye was right because
That's all they got.
I mean, other
Nah, I
than the
mean,
cements, I guess they did all right.
that was crazy, man. It was phenomenal to see a GR, like we call it, like a super GR, go
Hmm.
out, move. Like even in the stores, you mean there might be one or two sizes left, but that shit had to have a high production number, and they fucking flew, man. That's
They
crazy
really
to me.
did. They did. Part of that, though, I do think also is just more speculation by resellers looking for that short sell, trying to see if they can maybe make a few bucks off something since it's been so dry lately.
Right, right. They're just fiending for that next drop that they can make some, ducats off of, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate.
Getting,
I can
got to
respect
get the
that.
rent paid. Got to get the
Right.
rent paid.
Some of them do that shit professionally, you know what I'm saying? They gotta make it happen when it happens. But a nigga like me just pull out some gold, what I mean, superstars. Oh wait,
So
we ain't about that right now.
did
So
Yeezy wear those? Because otherwise, I mean, who cares?
right, just like
Rant.
it's not a yay. It's not yay related. It's not a. If it was a van, I might even treat it a little better than that, man. My vans get some love.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I don't
my
want to
bad.
address this on a regular Talk Kicks episode since we're just doing a late night shooting the shit type thing. I do want to talk about Kanye's tweets and
Okay.
starting with what the fuck was that whole thing about LeBron's looking cool? Do you think he was serious or was he just being a
No,
dick?
he owed a favor because I feel like when he went out with the Easy jumped over Jumpman shit. Like
Hmm.
I don't really think like even when his apology to Jordan and even Jordan kind of declined going to the event, but
Right.
I mean you don't take shots at someone and then ask them to come help you promote their shit. That's just not how shit goes down. But nonetheless, nonetheless, I think he was just trying to clear the air. Like yo, the beef wasn't with you. And this and that. I just have some people there on Nike's side that I specifically have some dramas with. I don't know, man.
And so he promotes a Bron for no damn
Yeah,
reason.
I mean, cause he's like he does take shots. He's like, fucking, he takes shots at the LeBron contract. Nike having to lock them in and shit like that. So maybe Bron felt a certain kind of way, or had
That's
his
possible.
people reach out like, yo, yeah, come on, B, my shit is already struggling right now. The last thing I need you to do is throw any salt on my shit. But did it
That's so
help?
true.
Yeezy can't even help the LeBron 13.
You
B,
can't.
this
He
shit's
can't.
crap, dog.
Yeah, the effect does not extend to the LeBron series
Nah,
whatsoever. He could have rocked those on stage, and I still don't think anyone would have picked him up because they're LeBrons.
seriously, man. Them shits get no love, no love, no love, no love. I don't even have one.
Yeah, well, good for you. You shouldn't. That's a
You
waste
know?
of space.
No impulse purchases this year.
Yeah, you've been keeping it relatively low key this year. I think a lot of people have too, because when you look at, I just noticed the other day on Foot Locker's release calendar has a little indicator if something's sold out, and it says the link is red or whatever. And I looked,
Right.
and it was like four sneakers have sold out so far in a little over like a month and a half.
Damn.
And that's not, I mean, and the ones that did are like what, like the all-star ones, the all-star foams, the
Right.
white cement fours. So those are like within the last week. And then I want to say the alternate 89 fours, which
Right.
I mean we'll see 100 restocks of those because they're, no one's
Yeah.
no one's
No one's
wearing
really
them.
fiending, yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
And they ain't flipping like that. Yeah, and it's crazy to put that while we're talking about that. It's also like I see. I don't know if you said it or someone said it or people are just talking about how there's a lot more raffles. I guess this time around for the um for the Yeezys and a lot more like going in stores. I guess maybe people are getting tired of their shit getting all fucked up, their servers and shit like that. But at the same
Yeah.
time, ain't Finish Line closing like 100 something stores? So it's like, and also it's not wise to like right now open up a fucking store because like we're not where we were before. So it's kind of
No.
weird, yo. It's kind of real weird to me.
No, I almost feel bad when I see kids talking about how one day they want to open a sneaker store. I'm like, man, you're gonna need a time machine too, because it's
Nah.
not the time for that right now.
Mm-mm.
Like, start with that
Mm-mm.
DeLorean and then go back to 1985, then open a store. But right now, you out of time.
Out of
Um,
time, B. You better get on that bin that.
it's
Booming.
terrible. It's terrible. And again, it's not the entire industry because Adidas, to their credit, has been doing phenomenally well, and not
Right.
just with Yeezys. They're kind of on the move up, and Nike, I mean, even their stock took a pounding, and I know the whole market took a pounding, but not everything did. Nike in particular, performing below the market right now, and that
It
says something too.
it does because here's how I'm feeling about it, Cop, and I've been meaning to talk to you about this. It's really weird. It's like it's not that it's not known that Adidas is actively going for the Nike market. That's should be relevant that they want to be mentioned in the same name with them. So with that in mind, with the sneakers pop-up shit, it was kind of so subpar. You treated three-quarters of the people who had reservations like shit, and only a quarter of them got to slide in with the hot releases like the OVOs, the white OVO restock, a Don 2 restock. But it's not like that was consistent throughout the whole weekend where you made some folks travel 2 3 hours. So that only threw salt on fucking Nike, and then you follow up with the OVO raffle with a new style that you only have 30 minutes to sneak in, and that shit doesn't work. So it's like I'm definitely about to cop the new NMD fucking Adidas when they, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah, yeah,
it
absolutely.
gets you thinking. I mean, I love Nike, man. I tell everyone all the time. Just when I openly speak about Yeezy or Adidas, doesn't mean that I don't, you know, still value what got me into the game, which is Jordan Brand and Nike. So
Let's talk about that OVO flub though, because I mean it was supposed to go live at noon,
right.
and then they're like, it's been delayed, stay tuned. Then like it's open, they're like, just kidding, it's pretty much closed. And
I love how you break shit down, brother.
I mean, it was a real simple. Um, it was probably the easiest way you could take an L, because if you blink, you missed it. I
Right.
mean, but it was unprofessional. It was shitty, and I don't. I think that the more they do this, it just seems like I see more and more people on the timeline just being like, I don't even care anymore. I'm out.
Yeah, I had that same conversation. It's like these people are coming immune to the L's, where it
Yeah,
used to hurt last year, and maybe it hurts on certain releases, but you get so fucking numb from it that's why the resale market's also hurting too, because people are like, fuck it, I'll just wait to the next thing, and knowing they're gonna catch an L, and then when they actually catch something hot, then it's like, oh shit, I
yeah,
caught something, and then it brings you kind of back in. So I guess it's kind of working for Nike as long as they could get people still, eating here and there. But I think people are just becoming numb to those L's, and that's hurting the vibe as well. I mean, people deserve a fair shot at a high uh, resaleable shoe, or you know what I mean, a high sought after or an exclusive quick strike. Like everyone deserves to have one of those in their closet. But is that going to happen? Who knows?
and and Dom just said, I got my OVOs and it made it hurt less. I think that's exactly what you're talking
See,
about. Is
yeah,
you get those, but then half the people. I mean, maybe for some of us, I don't want to say old guys, but that's how I feel. Like people who've been collecting shoes for 10 years or more.
Right.
Um, we get that one win and we're like, awesome. And I'm going to wear it and I'm going to like, flex it on Instagram or whatever.
It's
Uh,
a
the
it's
rest
a
of the people want to just flip them. They're like, oh, I got the one win. And then they flip it. So they still
right.
have a pair of kicks.
Right. And it's like the new word I've been using, that float. It's like just enough to keep you above water. You know what I'm saying? So these people are like,
Right.
okay, I got the, you know what I'm saying? I got this shit. I got the Dons, and fuck it. I mean, I actually missed out on those, so I know how it would have felt to be happy to have got those shits. So it's like,
Yeah.
yes, and then you could even ride that wave since it was a 650 purchase for like a month if you've been catching L's left and right. That should have last you maybe 2, 3 months with the way Nike's been dropping shit, and you already know how the Yeezys releases be going. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
Yeah. It's a mess already. It hasn't even started. It's a mess.
oh yeah, man, I refuse to even talk about it, dog. I mean, like,
Which is exactly why we're not. We're not even talking about the
cop
easy
this,
restock or
cop,
whatever right now for
cop
once.
these. Stop. CopTheseKicks.com got all your raffle needs, all
That's
the
true.
drop information. So make sure y'all do the minimal research. I mean, he's already done the fucking groundwork for y'all. So check that out, B. Sorry, I had to plug commercial.
That's fine. That's fine. But the thing about the Just Dons is that they were 650, and for a lot of dudes, a lot of sneakerheads out there, even man, that's pretty much close to rent or a couple months car payment right there.
Facts.
I mean, that's a lot of bread to drop on yourself, and
Yeah.
I have been seeing them up on Retail Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh man, I was so surprised today. I mean, I even hit the Facebook like, yo, there's some for 750, and then sure enough, those shits flew. Cause speaking to a couple of the people who have sold them, it's like 80 to it's like, excuse me, $40 to $80 just to ship, cause the
Yeah,
box is so
that thing is
fucking big.
huge.
Yeah. So they're taking an L. If it came to 661 with tax, depending on your city, you know what I mean. 750 with PayPal fees and shipping. That's fair.
Yeah, and that's it's
It
too
sucks that
damn
we're
much.
saying that it's fair, but
It's too damn much. I can't imagine what and maybe I'm just nuts. Maybe it's just me, but I
right.
can't imagine why Nike decided to go that route. I,
Yeah.
I might just be crazy. Uh,
I agree with you, man. I don't think they should have taken that route at all. I think right now would have been a time to come and start the year out with a fucking boom. Sneakers fucking pop up shop. We got OVOs, we got fucking Chicago ones, which I saw one or two here and there, but they should have just hit it so fucking hard. I mean, I know they got shit planned for the year, but I just feel like with all this yay, it could have really been about Nike throughout the whole All Star weekend, man. It's bad enough we don't really cop the KDs and the LeBrons and the Kobe's as religiously as we used to two, three
as
years
as
ago,
as relig at all.
right?
Nobody's grabbing those joints at all.
At all, dude. I mean, even avid fucking Kobe and fucking LeBron fans are just straight up like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
That no interest because the price is so damn high, or they
Mhm.
just spent something on an ID which was 250. So it's like, shit, man. We was dropping 2 years ago when niggas was saying it was a recession. We was dropping 250 every fucking hour.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But that's the thing. Okay, and I want to like when we're talking about like Nike charging $650 and how much things have changed recently. I think part
Right,
of that is just them going for that mad cash grab. Like they know only one shoe is going to sell, so why not make it cost $650?
right.
It's up
Why
for all
not
two hundred
eat
dollar LeBrons. No one's buying anymore.
eat into that resale market since it's out there? They're like, fuck it, because we're still gonna. I mean, they still sold out a $650 shoe, right? So
They
it's
did.
like that was how much last year? 350 for the Dons without the hat.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like they're like, fuck, and those shit sold for like 8 to fucking 1,100. They're like, okay, we could at least bump it up, throw you in a bootleg hat, which
We
no
get some
offense,
shitty.
no offense, the hat probably dope. I'm hating, but realistically, does anyone really, really fiend for that hat? Well, y'all niggas buying Dust Don hats before the drop? If not, I don't want to
Right.
hear about it.
Ever. ever.
ever.
It just was not happening.
Nigga,
And
I got the new era fucking bootleg, not the bootleg, but I got the $20. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dropping a $6.50 on no hat, man. The fuck out of here, man. I might eventually, but right now, nah, b. Nah.
that's okay. So again, if they can't even get you to drop 650 on shoes, who the hell were they getting to drop 650 on shoes? Because part of me again feels like maybe, just maybe, it's aimed more towards the resellers than the people who are actually,
I
buying
could
shoes to wear.
I could agree with that 100%, man.
All right. So I'm not crazy. Okay.
Actually, not. I
I just
mean,
want to be sure that.
it's perfect for our business.
with the Mike Nice ATC business.
Here we go. Everybody wants it exclusive, man. You don't even want to know the price, man. Anyway.
Made by Soul Miter.
Oh, man, that's the super plug. I don't even know what I've been working on. I don't even know. Hey, what up?
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
So funny.
I know, and again, I joke about this all the time, but I do have to remember, there's a few thousand new followers every damn month. So
Right.
I could, there's probably people out there that think I'm serious when I'm saying that there's a Mike Nice add to cart bot that you have to buy in order to get the easy alerts for the raffles to backdoor your tag 3 friends city gear entry or whatever. It's the state. I mean, 90% of the crap I tweet these days is just bullshit satire because things are just so hilarious now and so funny that there's almost no reason for me to ever be serious.
I take you serious 100% of the time.
That's your loss, bro.
God damn it. Nah, man, I think that's the best thing. I think that's the best part about, I mean, aside from the steals that you be posted and shit, about the account that you run, man. It's just, you get a little bit of everything, and the sense of humor is there, you know what I mean, as well. Like, you're able to have fun throughout the day and still get a lot of good information, which is rare. You know what I'm saying? That shit is rare.
It does help having more than just me do it, so that I can just go on there, be an asshat, and
All right.
the meat and the potatoes, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
You know?
And that's I'm not gonna lie, that's the best part of it. I like just bullshit everything.
Right. Well,
Man, enable live chat. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to do that. I only know how to enable Q&A. How the hell do you enable live chat in YouTube? What the
shit.
fuck? That's a valid question. Thank you for submitting that. I have no fucking idea how to do that.
Oh man, yeah, you handling all the Q&As right now because I can't see shit. My notifications are fucking on my phone right now, and I could jump on the computer right now, but I was watching some porn, and it's just at a good scene.
We don't want to bring it. Mike's gonna do a little share screen, and you're gonna see the money shot, and be like, "Wait a second."
Yeah, wait a minute, Mike. That's what you're watching while you're running around till Tuesday. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
All right, so I think I solved this live chat thing. I'm gonna go ahead and tweet it right now.
Boom.
By solving it, YouTube just says no.
No.
I'm serious. I'm gonna put up the screenshot right there. And if anyone knows how to make that go away, then feel free to let us know. Clearly not in our live chat because I can't figure out how to enable that shit because YouTube says no.
We have some exclusives that we're probably not supposed to show. But we're gonna show it anyway. So we hope that Adidas is not watching.
Oh, are these the Fufu 950 or 350s that are coming out?
2.0s. These are 2.0s, nigga. These are 2016s. Nigga, we got them.
So what's different? Because I'm looking at them. Right now, and I. This is how Mike Nice flexes.
I'll be in the movie theaters like.
Mike was out here spazzing, and he's not sure if y'all got the message. No, let's see those. Let's see those. What's different about them? What's different about them?
I'm just here so I don't get fined. I can't, man. I can't. I gotta let Yeezy Talk Worldwide run their shit. They the masters of all Yeezy information. besides compthesekicks.com, so I stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? I stay
So
out of
so
it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Easy Talk Worldwide.
Are we allowed to talk
I
about
will
them?
say, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay,
They're
okay.
like they are the
Shout out to Viv.
they're just the authority on Yeezy. I will admit I am not an authority on Yeezy.
You're not.
Um,
I will not speak on Jesus.
I, I don't. I will speak on his personality disorders. I'll crack out the DSM and we'll start talking about his personality disorder. But as far as his shoes go, I would not call myself any kind of an expert on that.
Yeah, man, it's a very sensitive topic, man. So some people really take that shit serious, and I know that. I mean, they built their brand off of that information. So I kind of like fall back off of that shit because I'm just like,
That's
niggas
I
be
mean
getting chewed out left and right.
that's fine. I just okay. Here's what's kind of pissing me off is I the whole argument like you can't call it a restock. I'm like, look, man, if you remake it and put it
Right.
back in stock, it's a fucking restock. Is it the exact same shoe? Is it fucking returns like every Nike restock? No, but it is a restock.
See,
Discuss.
discuss. Drops mic. Ding. See, this is what I was trying to tell people earlier today, and I put it out on Twitter, and people don't understand. I never went to school for it, but I really value the information that marketing brings in. And what people don't understand is that if Adidas wanted to tell you what the fuck was dropping, they would. What they're doing right now, and what everyone is catering to, is the building the hype even more of worrying. Well, is it the same? It's got a blue lining. It's got this. It's got that shit brings so it's like when people it just brings attention and it builds so much life into well what's next and then we all want to cop it because then if it was just a straight restock which I've been seeing online it's like oh prices might flop now I'm not saying that prices are gonna flop on the fucking pirate blacks because I know what's gonna happen with them but what I'm saying is if they were just like restock right now of the Pirate Blacks, a lot of people who don't do the resale thing like 100% are gonna fucking cave in, sell their shit for $500-$600, and a lot of these kids are just gonna eat up that market. I don't think Adidas gives a fuck really about that, but they give a fuck more about us talking about it nonstop. Is it gonna be the same? Does it got the patterns? Does it got this? Them shit's gonna be the same. It's a
So,
restock,
so
B.
you think it's more about the hype machine that Kanye has been rather carelessly orchestrating lately
Oh, it's
than it
it's pure
is.
it's pure genius, dog. Not giving you enough information where we just keep talking about that shit until the shit drops, and then when it drops, we're still like, oh my god. Well, now I gotta go get the first one to see if there's like what the. It's
That
just
yeah.
it's just so genius, B, and it eats me up that even myself, I'm like, well, is it the same?
Right.
And I'm looking
And
at
you
the
have
shit
them,
like
and you
yeah,
have them, and you're
and
looking.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at the shit and I'm like, what's different?
Okay, so I'm gonna just go back to what I said before.
Okay.
It's a fucking restock. I don't even give a shit if it's exactly like the old one or not. It's so close that
That
it
is
is
a
a fucking restock. That
Doug. If we call do we or we if it's not a restock, then it's a fucking retro. They retroed it if that's what we want. If that's what they want to fucking say, because
retro it like less than a year later they retro it.
yeah, because what happens when they put out the Chicago ones, but they just change the little fucking little bit. It's still the fucking same shoe,
It's still a Chicago one, exactly. I mean,
unless
it's a
unless they
2015, 2016, whatever version. It's
right. Unless they make it a 1.5, then I get it. You know
or a
what I'm
KO or a KO.
saying? Or a KO, right? And I also understand the 13s ain't worth as much as the 250, but it's a whole nother story, B. Oh man, I love shoes, B.
Yeah, I I get that. I get that. I get the love. I get the, but I'm also just getting at a frustration point with the shenanigans. This Yeezy restock is just another piece of those shenanigans. And again, I'm not discouraging. Like, hey man, you want to buy some Yeezys? By all means, like people are gonna buy them. They're Yeezys.
Right.
But like you were saying, like intentionally, Adidas wanting us talking about this. Um, and yeah, free advertising is good. and to get, you know, the whole social media, Twitter sphere and everything bugging about this is free marketing and good on them. At the same time, I'm like, fuck it, it's a restock. Who cares? Is it
Right.
going to be a big deal or not? Probably not. And with all the fakes that are out there, like this may just confuse it even more, because now you're going to have people being like, no, that's the
Well, nah,
2016 version. No, that's the
exactly.
2017. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even Kanye was like, "Yeah, I probably got on some foo Yeezys right now." Yo,
that
I
was that
lost
was
my
hilarious.
mind.
That was
I'm
hilarious.
like, wow, he knows.
He's not wrong.
Nope,
He's not wrong.
not at all.
It's, you probably do have some Yeezys. You don't even know it. You don't not even know it.
Don't even know it. You gotta be careful with that black market, man. Everybody, see, that's the thing. It's like what happens is that people have people that they trust, and then people have people who they trust. So if one just slides through and someone ain't legit checking someone just because they trust them, then you've done just passed some shit along to somebody else and it's completely fucked your name. Like it's,
Yeah.
you know, it's weird out there, bro.
And that's why I just say all Yeezys are fake, and then just makes it so much easier. And then don't even worry about what's on your feet, man. Whether you spent $40 or 4,000 on them, they're roughly the same. 2015, 2016, get ready for another year of pretty much the same old shit. But
Yep.
again, Adidas is going up, Nike's going down. That's not even in dispute anymore. The sales figures came out. Nikes are slipping year to date, and Adidas is on the up and up. And that's just a fact. I mean, I'm not shit talking here anymore. I'm not even speculating.
And
What's his
that
name? Matt Powell.
right.
Blow me. I was right and you were wrong. I'm glad you argued with me, because now you're publicly an idiot.
Publicly an idiot. Wow. He got him. Yo, so let me
Uh,
ask you a question. Is that overall Nike being down or just in this like shoe market?
it's
Oh, I guess you
overall
said
their
you said
sales. It's just sales.
right. You
Yeah,
even said the stock was down too, so
yeah, and then their
yeah.
stock went. Well, I mean, that's what triggered it, is when they came out and for the first time in forever uh, announced a slip in sales compared to the year before.
Yeah, that's you
Uh,
know.
Dom just said out of topic. All right, it's not out of topic. It's talk kicks. Everything's on topic.
Let's
Out
get
of
it.
topic. Nike guys I was talking to at Sneakers Express were hinting at something for Air Max Day. Two things I take away from out of that. Number one, everyone who got to go to the sneakers pop up, that's pretty cool. So I mean that's a cool thing that Nike's doing. I get behind that 100%. Air Max Day, I would hope so, but was anyone else pissed off that the Air Max Zeros, the yellow ones, came out, still said Air Max Day on the release page? That just was
Oh
lazy to
shit.
me.
Oh man.
It was lazy.
Like bro, I heard the boxes was huge too.
They were like just on boxes.
No. Really.
Maybe not quite that bad, but they were huge. I mean, that was like, you did not need giant ass box for those tiny ass shoes. They're not substantial. They're Air Max Zeros, man. We're not talking like Yeezy 950s here.
Right. It's like, come on, bro. Can we fix this? Can we? I had to take us off air so I can get a charger. You dig? Oh man.
Yeah,
What's
I don't really know. Are Air Maxes even a thing anymore? Does anybody care?
Yeah, man. I think some of them are. I mean, I don't even know. The Air Max Zeros, are they still going for some decent money off on the Bay? I think. But as far as overall, I don't know, man. They're kind of becoming like the fucking dunks, right?
That's kind of how I feel about it. I don't remember the last. I mean, even the Air Max Zero didn't seem to get that much hype, and immediately it was on Retail Tuesday. It was on Retail Tuesday today. I mean, it's just,
Instant. Out the door though.
yeah. But again, speculation.
Right.
Speculation.
Right. Everyone just assumed that shit was just gonna hit, but no bueno. Everyone's just like you said is just looking for the flip shoe.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And when it doesn't flip, it goes back to Nike, and we get another bullshit restock. And again, this isn't news. This is something we've covered 100 times. But we can't use these instant sellouts as indicators of a shoe's success anymore. And
Right.
again, we have to look at Nike's quarterly reports actually showing a slip in sales, and we can say we know that as a fact now, because sneakers still quote sell out. And let's go ahead and talk about that restock that happened on President's Day, Monday.
Right.
Oh yeah, yes, yesterday. It feels like forever ago. Hangover takes way too long to go away sometimes.
That was hilarious.
That was, I mean, no, that's all. Someone pointed out on the timeline, and forgive me because I forgot who, but it was probably all just shit that sat on shelves in certain stores that wouldn't move, so they sent them back to put up online as a restock.
Right.
I think that's exactly it. I 100% think that it's not really a restock as much as here's the crap we couldn't sell in Wichita, but we know someone in LA will buy it, so let's put it online.
Right. And the funny thing is that I'm glad you brought this up, because as some of our followers know, tomorrow is Jordan's birthday, and there's a rumor of a possible restock of a bunch of bullshit that just probably couldn't sell before.
So like the many Jordan restocks we've had over the last couple months, where it's like, oh great, powder blue 10s again.
Right. Great.
Wolf gray 3s, sweet.
Niggas ain't gonna buy shit. Nah, but see, and then they sell out to the same people, and they fucking try to sell it to the same people, and just it gets repetitive, man.
It does. And again, no one's even stoked. What was the last Jordan release besides the white cements that actually legitimately sold out, that people were like, damn, I missed out, anybody got?
Right? That wasn't a fucking collab.
Yeah, exactly. The low 5 Chinese New Year's, I kind of feel like they did all right, but I think that was partially production numbers.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
And I can't think of another one besides that.
Some of their shoes have been flopping, but I missed that.
Yeah. And I don't think there's a lot of people out there with regret for not grabbing everything else that has dropped recently.
Yeah, man. See, I don't even know if I want to admit this right now and talk kicks with everyone listening, so I might just tell you behind the scenes, but yeah, it's real out there. I actually am going to share it with the people, as long as it's just me, you, and the people. But I passed on those 4s, man, and I'm kind of regretting it, because I didn't think they was going
On
to
the
sell it.
cements?
Yeah, B. L.
You thought it was going to be like the OG 6s, didn't you? Like the Maroons. Yeah. Now they learned from that shit. They learned from it.
I know, and so many people are like, yo, Mike, I got an 8 for you, and I'm like, y'all gonna catch this L, nigga. And I'm sitting back
no one
like,
seems to be willing to pay resale for them, though. So
no, that's the truth, because I've been seeing even some people were trying to tag me today on Retail Tuesday at the 270, and I was like, wow, because I know, what were they out the door, 220? Were they one of those bad
220.
boys?
Yeah.
That's what kept me back, man. I didn't have no discount codes or no fucking plugs.
It's too much. Let's see what. So Meow Kardashian. Well played, dude. Meow Kardashian says, "What if the SKU is the same, maybe on the Yeezys?" Actually, I'm pretty sure we've already confirmed that the SKU is different officially.
Yeah.
So they're.
You guys got to realize SKUs have to be different for any like refund purposes or scanning purposes or things of that nature. It might be an actual new. You look at y'all believing what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. I don't work at no motherfucking retail store. Y'all niggas listen to me.
Yeah, right. Like you don't. And it looks like your night job there. You're moonlighting as an Adidas registered jockey. You just show up and do the midnight shift.
I'll be in the skinny jeans store like the DJ. With I wear skinnies too, so I can say that.
Dude, everyone wears skinny jeans now. You know. To everyone that laughed at us way back in the day, talking about how it made our legs look tiny, it also made our dicks look huge. Okay, who's laughing now? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Well, I mean, not that it doesn't, but that's not the point. Point is, style changes.
Oh, let's get it.
John Morales says the price point is too much. Oh no! What?
We're a commercial right now.
Apparently.
We're now sponsored by. We're getting a check for this. Don't worry about this. We ain't getting paid before that.
As long as it doesn't come from Kanye, because I hear his bounce now.
Redlined them.
Yeah, so John Morales does make a good point, saying that the price point kind of makes you think again about what you're purchasing versus what's next, and they
Right.
pass on the four for that reason too. Absolutely, man. When you have to double think picking up something because of its price, and you're thinking, what else could I buy for that, including possibly Yeezys at retail. You know, you could buy a pair of Yeezys and you're going to pay less than a pair of Jordan 4s.
Some trees. I see people actually treating a woman better this year. I mean,
Yes.
I'm proud of
Yeah.
y'all motherfuckers. Y'all did good for Valentine's Day. I mean, salute to y'all.
Yeah, always take care of
Cause
your woman on Valentine's Day because one day she's going to be the mother of someone else's kid. That's just the fact. That's what's going to happen.
y'all
So
babysitting her for me. Y'all babysitting her for me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
when your kid comes out with size 8 feet and you're like, wait a second, I invited Mike Nice to my wedding. I know what this is.
Oops, he got a dread. And he's completely Irish. Yep, he got a dread.
Yeah, yeah, you got to dread. No, but it is a good point. Honestly, John, that's what's kept me from picking up 90% of the shoes that have dropped recently. I scaled way back right about the time the price hit 180 for retros, and it was on principle more than anything too, because it was that same thing. Not even just like what other shoes could I buy, but I was like, I can buy a fucking Xbox with this money. Like I could like skip
Right,
skip 2 weeks of releases and get like another 4K TV to put in my garage or something. Like it
right,
still seems like a better investment to me than a pair of shoes I probably am not going to wear and I certainly won't like. And then down the road, it's going to feel like they just took money out of my pocket, even though I did it to myself. So
right.
I agree 100% with Mike and John on that. That's what's keeping me off these shoes. I mean, the Just-Ons, forget about it. Oh my God, forget about it. Not even thinking about it.
Right. It's crazy. Let me ask the followers this, what they think about this. With the way that the curve is going, and you'd be an idiot to deny that the hype right now, I mean, the lines for Yeezy raffles compete with the lines for Jordan releases that are hyped. So you'd be a fool to say that the Yeezy hype is not relevant. So with that being said, and and with Kanye just being a rapper and now a fashion kind of, I mean, he's a fashion problem. He's putting out clothes. He's fucking with the market. His shit. Do you think that when that hype dies down, people will instantly revert back to the Jordans? So all these kids who are like selling their whole fucking Jordan line for these Yeezys, once he makes the wrong fucking tweet and goes off on the wrong rant and everyone's just like, we ain't fucking with Yeezy anymore, people gonna start regretting letting go their OG Jordans? Kind of wonder about that. I mean, that's why I'm always so hesitant to let go of the OGs, man. I love my J's. You never forget where you came from. You never forget where you came from.
Uh, that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there then for everybody. After the Yeezy hype dies down, will Jordan make a comeback? I
Or are we going to
think it's a good
Vans?
question. I are we going to Vans? Gonna get
The
some.
people want to know.
I don't think that's ever going to happen. Maybe Puma, but I don't think anyone's ever.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
saw that move with the Puma. You want to talk
Yeah,
Puma?
yeah. I mean, it's just some fact, and just to throw it out there too. When I asked earlier, is Nike on its way down or did it just slip for a bit? 66% of you said it's just slipping. Only 16% said it's actually down. 18% said "fuck you, I'm a fanboy." Good for you, 18%.
Oh
Because I
shit!
know one of you is Matt Powell, and the other one is probably Kanye West, just trying to like fulfill his court order to stop being a dick to Nike.
Oh
Um,
man!
that's out of
Oh my
156 votes so
goodness!
far. So thanks for chiming in and voting on that.
I'm
Um,
staying out of this, bro. This shit is getting too deep. Oh my goodness!
I think personally that the Jordan brand has more staying power than Yeezy does, and but I don't think that turnaround is anytime in the foreseeable future. I think it's going to take
A while, right?
years. Yeah, Jordan's going to have a hard time coming back from this knock because
Because there was a drop before, right? Not to cut you off, but
no,
like
no, yeah.
there was a drop. Like I, I can't even pinpoint it, but there had to have been a I don't even know. Maybe
I
there
think
wasn't, or did it
there
always just get boom, 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 boom,
it's been a roller coaster, but I can't think of a single time since I was a fucking wearing my diapers and J's.
boom?
I can't think of a single time that anybody literally overcame Jordan. I think Jordan had its dips, but that's when everything was getting its dips. It wasn't like now
Something
the
was on top of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
feel you.
it was always about the Jays, man. It's always been about the Jays. And there were little like gimmicky things, but none that got bigger than Jordan.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. There wasn't another thing that people were running to go get if it was a sneaker besides the J. I mean,
Yeah.
back in the day, but that was before the J.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's that, again, back in the day, absolutely, man. I had a pair of
Right.
Larry Birds when I was
Exact.
real little. Those cons, those green cons, man, they were like $90 in like 1990 or some shit, and they were expensive as fuck.
First
Um,
shirts I remember is the pumps.
oh, the
They
pumps. I
used to
love the
rock the
pumps.
pumps. It was like it was just a gimmick. You could squeeze it and feel it on your foot.
Yeah.
You squeeze it, you
And I
feel it on
had
your
them
foot.
too. I had pumps. I'm not gonna lie. I was wearing them shits too.
That's what's
Um,
up.
I wasn't balling in them. Make no mistake, but I did play football in them. The preseason pumps. Oh, what the fuck is his name? He played for the Cowboys. He had his own signature one, and I bought those one year for preseason. I will say, Reebok, as much as I love and respect you, those were not meant to actually play football. And go fuck yourself. I'm going to be honest about that. But I don't think I
Funny.
ever balled in anything other than Jordans once I started wearing them.
Got open to him, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was just that was just it for me. But I mean, today, soldiers all the way, LeBron soldiers.
Soldiers. The soldiers now.
John Morales says maybe it seems like a lot of the kids who hype Yeezys do not have the emotional connection to Jordans to bring them all the way back. That's it. I think
Right.
you nailed it. You nailed it, John.
I think a lot of them are
Oof.
living the Jordan through the people who actually, got to watch Jordan play, and half of
Yeah,
these
the
dudes never
grandparents.
even, yeah, didn't even have an opportunity to see Jordan play. They just know of the name, and I think that's why a lot of people will put up the LeBron Jordan comparison. I mean, you could put Jordan on the fucking Cavs right now, and they would have smacked fucking. They would. They'd be. You know what I mean? Like Jordan was just a finisher. LeBron, I love him. He's an amazing. He's a phenomenal. He's fucking the greatest, probably overall physical body in the league right now. But from
Yeah,
what the beats and pieces that I recall of Jordan, and then just watching the rest,
it was
bald
ridiculous.
god. Yeah,
It was
it's like
he was
comparing
some next level
Eminem to
shit.
fucking Gucci. Nah, it's not comparing.
No,
Like it's
no.
not that the same because LeBron is dope, but Jordan was just a finisher, dog, and he wanted to be a finisher. Like he made people around him better. So
He was a leader. First off, he was
yeah.
a leader. The second thing though, he was a fucking alien because we all know we
Oh,
see those plays and we go, that's not physically humanly possible. Like he was literally fucking up the laws of physics. He had some like Kabbalah shit going on, some Illuminati dark secret from the fucking Mason shit going on
this
because he was
nigga.
breaking the rules of physics.
Seriously.
And I gotta say, Steph Curry is stepping up.
Oh my
And he's starting
goodness.
to make me feel when I watch him play sometimes I have that same like no way
Cause you
that's
don't
gotta be
know what's
black magic.
it's like Kobe. You knew something great was gonna happen. Like I'll give Kobe, you know what I'm saying? I'll give Kobe his share. Cause
Yeah.
and Curry is turning into that because it's like, what's this boy gonna do? Because at any given and it's hard to say he's to compare him to Jordan, but you can compare his excitement and his closing and not knowing when he's gonna put up 50, fucking points
Yeah.
or 27 in a fucking quarter. Like that's crazy, dog. And it's not just like a fucking. I thought that shit was just a fucking short run. This nigga's just getting lucky. No, sir. He's putting up
No.
shots at like half court.
Yeah.
Wet.
That's what he's obviously a different style of player, but he has that magic. Now, Kobe was an explosive player. And I think you're
Right.
right about that. It was exciting to watch Kobe play because you were waiting for just the energy and
Anything,
power to
yeah.
come through.
Yeah.
But when you watch Curry play, you're not even waiting for it because it's not worth waiting for. You just have to sit back and just let it happen because
It's
you're gonna
just
at some point just spit your Doritos out, throw your beer, and go, that did not just happen. And that's the kind of player he is, man.
yeah. Even if it's like a no look pass, not
Yeah,
necessarily one of his shots. I mean, he's
yeah,
incredible. He did work and he hit some crazy shot in the All Star game. I think it was like almost half court. I was just like, holy shit,
yeah. No,
holy shit.
it's hard to like watch some of these. some of these plays, and just part of it too, though, is it's like I'm just not. I have no idea how it feels to be that kind of an athlete.
Right.
I have no idea.
And the other thing is we're so we're so used to LeBron being so amazing. Like we've seen greatness throughout fucking however many years he's been in the league. You know what I'm saying? So to see another dunk from LeBron, we almost kind of expect that shit. You know what I
Right.
mean?
It's like that's what he's paid to do. That's
Right.
what he's
So
paid to do.
so it's
It's
easy
like when
for
Kim
us to
Kardashian gets naked. That's what he's paid to
that's
do.
yeah. So it's easy for us to right now to fall in love with a staff because it's like, oh my God, where you come from, dog? And you're like, and you're nothing. You know, like I said before, you're like a regular person. You're like 6 foot nothing,
it's
160 pounds.
it's
I know
so
he's not.
true.
I know
No,
he's not,
we
but
already said he's a little guy.
yeah,
He's a little guy.
he ain't size 8, but he represents for the little people on the big end of things.
He's the biggest little guy ever.
Oh
Uh,
man,
he got game 13s or 139. I look here's what just epically pisses me off is like
get him.
I did the math, and inflation of Jordans are doubling actual inflation. So every time some kid says to me, "Oh well, it's inflation," you have to remember 1991. $100 isn't going to be
You,
$100 today. No, motherfucker, it's going to be like 140, and them Jordans is 220. So you cannot tell me that they've more than doubled the inflation rate.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, like yeah, I'm feeling it. That price hike, I know we're all feeling it, man. You're
Yeah,
not alone in this because it's bullshit, and eventually it's going to push people out.
I'm gone.
I mean, not Mike Nice. He's still going to keep buying the shoes, but
Nah, I'm be gone. It's true because you're starting to think about it, man. It's a chunk. It's a large chunk. And the best part about it is even if you weren't a reseller, unfortunately, it's like cars. You take that shit off the lot and then it's worth shit.
oh yeah,
But
you don't even look at them. You'll be
no,
like never looked at. This
it's
shit's
good.
still wrapped in the box. I don't even know what's in this box.
But it was good because back then it's like even those purchases were worth at least $50 over retail, at least $100. And if you weren't selling them, at least you had some trade bait where you knew you had some value in your shit. Now it's like I might not even cop this because
You
if
could
I'm
lose
not
it.
gonna wear it, yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
dud, or I'm
it's
gonna,
penny stocks, man. It's penny stocks now. You're just gonna
yeah.
gone.
Especially if you're in the game for that. If you're in the game just to rock it, then by all
Yeah.
means, man.
Yeah, or just pick them up when they go on sale, or when someone tries to resell them and they're gonna have to put them for 20-30 bucks under retail just to move them.
Retail Tuesday, hit us up. Cop these, hit us up. You know where we be at.
John Morales, Jordan stayed killing the Knicks. Forever hate him for that. It was hard to be anything but a Bulls fan back then because it no matter how much you loved your team,
Your
you
heart was
you
gonna get
could not
broken
watch him play Jordan. And then it's even harder to hate the man when you see him doing
because
some space shit.
you were hating him out of his greatness because he was
Yeah,
just so incredible. He come through your
which
city and
technically and quite literally made you a
yeah,
hater.
which was the first time I realized I was like, wow, I was a hater when I was growing up. I fucking hated Jordan a little bit. I rocked his shoes and I hated on him because he was so good. And I wasn't even a
Yeah,
Knicks fan and I was living in New York. It's crazy.
yeah. But there were a lot of Bulls fans that were fans just because of him too. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it was fashionable to be a Bulls fan. It's like being a Lakers fan. 7-8 years ago. When were they last good? I forgot. It's been a while
Oh
though, right?
my God.
Just
That's fire.
womp womp
Dom's gonna kill you,
womp womp.
bro.
Yeah, but he has to admit it was hard for everyone else for a while because the Lakers dominated every season, and we were like, really
Right.
again.
Kobe again.
Yeah, Kobe again. Oh, Lakers versus Celtics for the finals. Cool. Haven't seen that before. It's one of the dynasty teams. It's hard because you got to love them and you hate them at the same time if they're not your team. That's all there
Right.
is to it.
Those are the options that we're given, though. Sucks.
Early response to the poll: 178 people saying, as far as after the Yeezy hypes, will Jordan make a comeback? 64% say yes. That's some Bernie Sanders numbers right there. Jesus.
Wow.
Yes, long live the 23. 21% say no, Yeezy forever.
That's the
15%
electoral.
said Jordan's done. That's like
Those attitudes matters.
It's a fringe thing, man. And I hope by 2020 Kanye can get his numbers above 21%, or he's not going to make it. But yeah, well, 15%. Here's the interesting one: the 15% think that Jordan's done. And I know it may
Wow.
seem like a small number, but that's like 1 out of 6 people who are buying shoes think that the Jordan train is over, and that I think speaks more about the shoe game than Kanye does, and
Right,
sales numbers.
because that means they're only gonna cop a Just Don or a OVO. That's it. They're not gonna cop anything else that drops throughout the year.
Yeah,
15%.
yeah. And if we had asked this question a year ago, that would be a big flat goose egg. Maybe 1 or 2 people just to troll us would have been like, yeah, Jordan's over. Like it was Jordan forever
I have shorts on,
up
y'all
until now.
fuckers. Sorry. I have shorts on, niggas. Stop looking at my balls. Sorry.
Quit looking at my balls.
Someone said, "Am I naked from the
Nice
waist
naked
down?" I
from the
should
waist.
be. I'm scratching my balls. Smell
Oh
them.
my god, fire siren. She kills me.
Oh, that was my
Yeah.
boo. Oh, that was my paramedics.
Jordan Brand never left. I don't agree, man. I mean,
Ooh.
why not Pablo, man? I don't mean to
Was
to
that Big
disagree with
Easy?
you, but no, that was why not Pablo saying that shit. I
I'm
I
fucking with
just
Big Easy.
they Jordan. Yeah, I mean Jordan has not gone anywhere. That's 100% correct. But right now they're on their dip, and I think that's a natural cycle. The only problem is Yeezy is up. Yeezy has jumped over Jumpman. That's just official. Like Mike said, there's no denying it. It's the lines for Yeezy raffle tickets outweigh the lines to pick up a pair of Jordans. That's something, man.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
How are
Did you go dark?
how are
Oh.
you?
Oh. Are you talking
I
to oh
I'm
good.
talking to Adele.
Tell Kanye I said hi to KK.
It's Adele, but Kanye's there. Adele, tell Kanye I say hello. How are you?
Tell Kanye I said hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Oh.
Shout outs to Lionel Richie, by the way, because that guy is a fucking boss. Did you watch the Grammys by any chance?
I did catch pieces of it. I'm
Yeah.
biased. I can't sit through the whole thing though.
I mean, yeah, there's going to be parts where country music is on, but I mean, the rest of it was pretty good.
I told my
Um,
I told my lady last night. I was like, you know what? Country dudes are the realest dudes out there. I was like, rap dudes get brainwashed by like fucking the powers who be. I'm like, rock dudes kind of like fizzle out nowadays, and I'm like, these country fucking dudes, the only ones keeping it real. They're still rhyming about fucking getting heartbroken. It's not like third grade level fucking music. I'm gonna go best friend BFF a fucking country singer, bro. Fuck that.
I was actually remarking on this during the Grammys too, is that I said like the one thing about country music and their fans is
Uh
that
huh.
every year they can tune in and be like, yeah, this is my music. But if you're into anything else, rock, pop, hip hop, whatever,
Right.
like at some point you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit that they're listening to today? But when you're a country fan, it's like 80 years later, and the only difference is you can't talk about slavery anymore. That's the only difference. That's like other than that, country music is exactly the same. The shit changed. Hey, Mike, we in the South. So
We in the South.
on second
Hey,
thought, I don't know what I just said. I was just kidding.
hey, I'm gonna have to go hide for a couple months.
Get in that bunker.
Boy, get in that bunker, boy.
Oh, that's terrible.
Uh,
Um, Kendrick Lamar killed it. I'm just gonna say it. Like
he
that
did spaz
performance.
out.
Whew,
White guys love
Jesus.
black guys in jail with fucking cornrows being ghetto, though.
Shit. Yeah, why do you think they spend billions of dollars every year to do it? It's so much fun. It's so
They're
much
like,
fun.
and we're gonna give him a Grammy, but you gotta stand up there in prison, boy, with some cornrows, start rapping some shit no one's gonna understand until they hear it on the record. Nah, he
Oh,
spazzed out. I like Kendrick. I call
yeah.
him Ken. He's Ken. Ken the God. Yeah.
You don't call him Kenny because
Nah.
that's his name down at the office. He's known as
Oh,
Kenny.
he doesn't allow me to call him Kenny in front of the boys.
When do you think would be the most ideal time to drop a Easy 2 quick strike on Nike.com? What? What?
Whoa.
What? What? No, no. Easy 2s are exclusively found on repbeastkicks.ru.cn.jenny.co. That's the only place you can grab those Easy Twos now. Yes, or at Mike's house. You just rob that motherfucker right now.
Shh, don't be giving these Florida niggas ideas, B. I'm about to shoot one of these niggas, man. I'll shoot one of these niggas, man. Oh man.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing too is like let's again it's funny and we joke about it, but there's a valid point in it. The valid point being that what we really want is some Nike Yeezy 2s, and we're buying the 350s and the 750s and all this other shit because what we
To
really want
compensate,
we can't get.
to compensate for the butterness of how dope those shits were.
Right? That sooner or later, that's when you say when the Yeezy hype dies down. The reason why it's going to die down is because sooner or later people are going to realize you can't recapture that feeling. You can't go home again. Yeezy 2s aren't coming back, and the Yeezy 750s aren't filling that void, man. It's like eating or doing drugs or having sex with your neighbors to try to solve your problems. It won't work, man. Buying Yeezy 350s is like banging the neighbor. It's fun, but it's not going to get back what you need.
Oh my goodness. Doesn't have the same, doesn't feel the same.
Doesn't feel the same, but you still go bareback on it anyway.
You need skin on skin.
That skin on. You just need your mom to give you a hug, but we can't get that, so we buy Yeezys. Bar says, "What happens when someone oops you a Yeezy? That's easy. A unicorn is born." Next.
You hold that man up in the air and you say, "You are a rare breed. I love you."
It happened. I mean, the man did it himself. That's proof positive that people actually do oop Yeezys, but it's few and far between.
Yeah, man, they oop them at 9 to 1900 to each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna oop it to you for $2,500.
Oh my
All right, fair
God.
price, 2,350, but you're gonna have to pay shipping and fees.
Who put me on a naked booty?
That was fire sign again.
Oh my God, we're gonna fight, B. I love it.
Two examples: the Fresh Prince and Jethro Tull. I'm not sure what that means. Number one, the Fresh Prince is a Scientologist, so we don't talk about Will Smith. Number two, Jethro Tull's the man. Especially for a flute player. I mean, a flautist or whatever. It's just
Flautist.
He's a fine flautist.
He's a flautist. He's a flutist. He's fluent in flouting. Floating.
Oh yeah, Will Smith is a Scientologist. No. Bring back our Sonics. Oh shit, Bar's on a roll. See, so, and again, I don't know how many people even remember the Sonics at this point. They were the
Sean Kemp shit.
Where they were OKCs. Yes, Sean Kemp. That green and yellow, two of my favorite colors there.
Yeah. Only thing I can tell you is Sean Kemp. Oh, and Peyton, right? Gary Peyton.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Everything else is a wash.
that was a killer team. That really was. But here's the problem with that. This is a problem with all sports, and that is that you have national teams that hold their cities hostage for billions of taxpayer dollars to fund new stadiums and shit.
Right.
Fuck all that. Now, I'm sorry, but I cannot respect a team that moves because there's more money somewhere else. Unless you're going bankrupt, there's no excuse.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad to have never had to be a part of that in any city. I mean, closest thing I've had to experience to that is like a blackout from Jacksonville Jaguars when I was up there for a little while. But
yeah,
that's crazy for a whole team to just up and jump and move.
Well, your ancestors had to deal with that when the Dodgers and the Giants left New York to go over to the West Coast. But I think that was a different time and a different feeling.
Wow, I thought you was talking about the slave ships when you went that far, bro.
Oh Jesus, no,
you didn't go that. You just didn't go as far back.
Look, if you're not going to pay the people in Africa to keep you around, they're going to move you to New York. That's what's going to happen. Just kidding. New York never had slavery. It was always not okay up there.
Oh man, the North was great.
Shout outs to the North. That is one of those things too. Is when I travel to the South and I see things like plantations. And the other day I saw a African American graveyard is what they called it. An African American graveyard.
It's crazy.
And I was like, so you mean this is where you threw the dead black people? That's what you're trying to say. And it's insane to me because I grew up in the North and then I lived in California. And I mean, I travel around, but I never really paid a lot of attention to the South. And it just never, like, it never struck me that you might have to bury people in different places because of the color of their skin. But whatever.
It's crazy, bro. It's real
Yeah,
out there. It's real out there, bro.
that's some weird shit, man. That is some weird ass shit. And I don't care if you're white or black or anything in between, man. When you see that shit, you're on some side of it, and it makes you feel fucking weird about it. That's it.
You feel weird, say something.
If you see something, say something.
Feel weird, say something. Oh, brother.
Will versus Public Enemy, Tall versus Metallica. Bar, you're high. You can't. No, everything here is just wrong. It's just wrong.
No, same sense. No.
You can't even say that. I think that's actually illegal. I think the Grammy police are gonna kill you. Oh man.
The GP.
So you didn't even get the foams, the All-Star foams, did you?
I did.
You did?
I forgot about those.
Oh. All right. You got them in hand?
No.
Okay. Because I was gonna ask because I had a bad feeling last minute. I was about to pull the trigger. Yeah, I was like, I think it's the filter jig again because they looked so good in some pictures, and then when you see like the average Instagram picture of it, they looked kind of like garbage, like kids colored it in.
I'm just gonna pretend like I live life in the filter jig though. So like if you take a picture of me when I'm outside and you don't put a filter jig on me, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Because I see myself right now on the screen. I'm in the filter jig. This is not real. This is Instagrammed filter jig.
You're Instagramming your MacBook to
Yes.
automatically make everything look better.
I'm filter jigged right now. FJ.
Except for that Kim Kardashian booty that you're only showing to Fire Sign because she has that private show going on.
I can't believe this. I got caught. I got caught out there. All right. I see how I got to do me.
All right, we got another one. I've been seeing my female sneakerhead friends are unboxing the white cement floors in Snapchat. Okay, okay, I'm gonna put this out there. What is with girls and retro fours? What is that?
It's the fat shoe, B. It's the fat shoe, yo. Girls love their fours. Nah, my girl loves her fours.
Right?
Girls love their threes, their fours. Some love their ones and their 11s and 5 sometimes. I think after that they kind of stop, depending upon, I guess, how old they are.
You'll never see a lady rocking an 8. That's just never gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's never ever gonna happen. I can't. Again, I don't want to sound sexist, but I think you're right. You see them a lot in 3s, 4s, 1s, and 5s, and occasionally here and there a 6 or 7.
Oh, 6, yeah. Cause I'm looking at my girl's what those red shits fucking called? Carmines.
No, I was kidding. Oh, yeah. Carmines, yeah.
And her infrareds. So yeah, she's got a lot of 6s. Shit.
And the 11s, especially if they're lows.
Right.
Because they look kind of weird in mids.
She's a 11 freak, so she's got like even her anniversaries, her breads, her fucking. I don't want to show you her 8s now that you shitted on a fucking 8. I gotta fucking hide the 8 and shit.
It's true. Those are so bulky. It's like wrapping your feet in bubble wrap. It's weird. It's just weird, man. We have a picture here of the Northern Lights in person. See, that actually doesn't look bad.
Damn. See, we did a little.
Oh yeah, you get them playoffs, huh?
Oh, it's so cute. Look at the his and her next to. Oh, the his and her.
So those are what, GS sizes and crib sizes?
I'm just kidding.
I'm just oh my god, literally and toddlers. That's awesome. Oh man.
Kick season. Anyway, oh my goodness. You can't see what's on my screen. I'm running. I got the like nice bot by Soul Martyr is up. Oh my god.
your Soul Marty bot is running.
Yeah, it's gotta debug everything on my computer first because it just takes over. It's just a phenomenal piece of equipment. He sent me a whole entire computer, my own computer. It's just crazy. Anyway, I can't talk about it.
It was a Raspberry Pi covered in Nutella, is what it was.
I just can't. And with some Some fried chicken. I just can't talk about it. What's dropping this week?
Who cares? Uh, it's come on. You know what it's all about. It's easy, 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 easy. Um, I can't even like get my mind around anything else is dropping. And oh, you know what is happening though? Those five lows for $1.75. That's blowing my
Five
mind.
loaves. I kind of like those, but I didn't like the price point. I saw you going in on the price, I think, earlier today.
Yeah, I
Where did
can't.
those where
I,
did those come out of though? They just popped out of nowhere. I haven't
they
seen those
did.
on the calendar.
They just appear on the calendar, and that's when I saw that I was like, wait a second. I again, that price tag, like $1.75 for me, that was pretty much the cutoff point when it came to the regular retros. And now
Right.
they want to ship me a pair of lows a year later for the same price. Nah,
Nah, nah, nah,
nah.
nah. Nah, 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 nah. Stop murking us for our bread.
Right?
Nah, nah,
I'm gonna
nah.
start wearing some ruse and shit at this point. Come on, man.
Yeah, they're killing us, brother.
I'm still buying Sauconys. I'm
Are
still
you?
buying it. Oh yeah.
See, you're moving on the low. You don't tell me shit anymore. I knew you're buying sneakers, fucking
Yeah, but
addict.
I'm not buying those $170
Yeah, but you're
I'm
not telling me
buying
the
the
secrets of
on sale Jason
curing.
Penny shit.
Yeah, but you're not telling me the secrets of curing the fucking addiction. Like, could at least say you could at least say, "Yo, Mike, just buy these cheap joints, get it all out of your system, and then that's how it works." You're not even telling me pieces of the fucking secret, bro. Go real brothers, bro.
Oh
You
my god.
you telling the public, and then you're telling me at the same time. You're telling the public. I want a divorce.
It's okay. I'm saying it right now.
Okay.
Sauconys are the methadone of sneaker addiction.
Okay. What do you buy, like two at a time? Are you doubling up still, or are you just one at a time?
It's still one at a time. I'm trying to like be practical. Uh,
I've been noticing, not to cut you off, but I noticed, and not to shout out any other people's, but I've been noticing Hess Kicks. I noticed, what's your boy's name that you fuck with heavy that got a
oh,
YouTube
T
channel?
Blake.
T Blake. Both of them. Like I watch some of their videos when I'm like on some downtime, maybe at the studio or some shit. I'll peep, just to see what's going on. And I noticed them both moved heavy portion of their collection.
Yeah. Yep.
So it
Unload
was
it while
like,
you can.
yeah, I was like, wow, he's just abandoned ship. Not all. I mean, they kept some grails. They kept things that had good stories to them and so forth. But a lot of their extra shit that they had and was just hanging out. It seemed like they just got rid of. And I know you had did that way ahead of time. You had that heavy spreadsheet, which was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I when I don't need kicks, I'm not gonna wear them.
What's the
I'm
point?
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna dump them for what I got them at because I'm not a reseller. But there did come that point where I looked in the closet and was just like, nah, this is too much, man. And I bought a lot of shoes on impulse. We all did. I mean, I buy a lot of
Oh,
shit on impulse. I mean, you
trust
guys
me.
know this is shit I tweet. I buy almost everything I tweet. So like, if you think there's a lot of random shit, that's all shit that's in my house, like right fucking now.
Hoarding, hoarding.
Even the clothing and shit, I'm like, oh, that's a dope price. I should buy one. Oh, I should tell everybody else about it.
Right?
And
Like, yeah, fuck it.
fuck it,
Buy
why
seven
not?
of them.
Right? Yeah, it's crossbows and stun guns, and yeah, fuck it, why not? Credit card knives, yeah, I need one of those. But but I mean, there were a lot of shoes, and that shit ain't $10. That shit's like 200,
200.
$250.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, half that shit, I still can't part with it, and I'm not wearing it. It's just sitting there.
It's just
It's
sitting. Yeah, I
fucking
have so
sitting
many
there.
kicks that I haven't unds. Some kicks that I have a weird, like, fucking psychat fucking weird problem for not wearing them. I don't know why. I feel like I can't wear them because the value of them is.
Because you know the price drops. Exactly. It's like you were saying
Mm.
about cars.
Yeah, but it's so weird. It's not like I'm gonna flip them though. Like I've flipped shoes. I don't hide that. I flipped shoes,
Got that
but
Mike Nice ATC service rolling.
we're not talking about that publicly anymore. Just got out of hand today.
I know we upset a lot of people here, and I'm sorry, but you can't have them. You ain't getting no Yeezys.
You get no Yeezys. No Yeezys,
That's a
no.
that's a private bot.
It's private. We
It's,
was
and it's
running it just now. We had to just take it off the air for a minute. Make sure it was up.
It's just a bunch of kids that we pay in the neighborhood to sit downstairs at computers and cop shoes. It's not even a real bot if you think about it. It's just flesh and bone.
It's a person. We're slaving children 16 and under. We're probably gonna go to jail. Nah.
It's the Bobby bot. We call it that because the kid's name is Bobby.
He's at a treadmill running, so we have energy and Wi-Fi in our
hamsters and a wheel and shit. Run faster, Bobby. The Wi-Fi is going out. Fucking lagging on Call of Duty, man. You better get your ass up.
Oh my
You need
God.
another Red Bull?
They're getting a sneak peek of what we do before we record Talk Kicks. This is horrible.
We got an entirely separate cemetery for the dead kids. Yes, it's just the truth.
Oh my God. We're talking about the dead kids that we use now. Blowing up the whole operation.
To be fair, though, we don't kill them. It's hepatitis because we don't take care of them. They live on the streets for years. So.
And for the little ones, sometimes they need a little Bud Light.
Gets them through the day.
Just a mini. For the little people.
Is that a size 8 Bud Light?
For the size 8. We leave true to. You see the size of this tongue? It's in my hand.
That is ridiculous. That's like those beer Ritas or whatever they call them that they sell too, like a 6-pack get your girlfriend drunk shit.
Dog, if you drink, you die seeing me drink. This I could sip this for like 2 hours.
I could pound a 24 case of those, and I don't even think I'd get like dizzy.
I'd throw up for you, B.
Well, I might throw up. It's Bud Light. You can't drink that much of it. Eventually, it will catch up with you.
Yeah, that watered down shit.
So you just had a production date for the Pirate Black 1, then started a second production 3 to 6 months later. Yeah, actually. And I don't think it was that. I think it was like, I think that this Pirate Black release caught a lot of people by surprise. So my personal, and again, this is not a fact. This is no inside information. This is just my gut telling me this. I'm not Mike Nice. I don't have those plugs. I think that they just saw an opportunity and took it. And they ramped it up, put a lot of time into it because it seems like there are a decent amount of pairs going around. I mean, look at how many stores, how many Foot Locker stores are carrying this. It's like ridiculous. There's like 50 in every city. But that's just me. I actually don't know shit. That's just how I feel about it. But I will say that, yeah, the tags, it's definitely going to have totally different production numbers because if it has a different SKU, it has to have different tags. And there's no reason they make 2 runs at the same time for no reason.
Right.
So it'll be interesting for us to take a look at those production dates and compare them. But I think we're going to find out that it was kind of a last minute thing. I think a lot of the retailers were caught by surprise on the release.
You gotta remember. I mean, they're genius. They took a shoe where they don't have to do any construction of the actual shoe itself. Like that's why those features Nike said was so easy for them because it's just one material wrapped around. They close it up at the top, put it together on the bottom. For the Yeezys, I mean, it's just a matter of grabbing the material and running and chopping up whatever the fuck they want. So
yeah, them shits basically make themselves. That's the truth.
Dude, it's insane. I'm sure production on those shits. I mean, I'm not even gonna get into that either. So, because I don't know what boost cost or anything of that nature. But
it's not much actually.
Yeah,
the patent costs something, but the production of the material isn't bad.
Can't. It's just the cut and a wrap and a placing. It's just phenomenal what they were able to do, man. Phenomenal.
And then they turn around and sell them for $200. And we buy them, and then we turn around and sell them for fucking $700.
Yeah, to almost $2,200 for certain sizes.
For the 750s and the smaller, yeah.
Yeah.
I just, by the way, I was surprised that the resale value held up so well for those 750 blacks.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna even go up if they release more of. Who knows with these re-releases of them already? I have no idea. I do feel like they shouldn't have started already going into the re-releases. I feel like they had time to do that. Should have started with new colorways.
What, like that tennis ball yellow garbage that he put up?
No, that didn't seem that cool. And neither does that wraparound orange shit. But I know I'm gonna buy it anyway.
What the hell?
I don't know. The fuck, it looks like an old KD.
It does. That's what I was thinking too. It literally looks like KD like 6.
Yeah, with the fucking check. Oh,
it's like the Yeezy Liger or something. I want nothing to do with it. Just want nothing to do with it. The All-Star Week was kind of lame. And I'm kind of surprised that Adidas almost sat it out. I think you're onto something. That MMD NMDs.
NMDs, yeah.
Yeah, those are a phenomena. I can't even explain it. And in my opinion, again, it looks like another shoe that was pretty easy to mass produce, pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Crap them out and make a crap ton of money. Ultra Boosts keep dropping, keep selling out. Um,
These
Obviously,
are
Yeezys are always going to sell out.
and these are expensive shoes. They're $200 shoes almost.
They are, and they're cheap to make. But I do think that when you look at some of these Jordans and some of the foams and even the signature shoes for sure, the LeBrons and the not the KDs because those are trash, but the Kobe's, that they're kind of expensive ass shoes, and I can see the justification for the prices. Roches are cheap because they're cheap ass shoes, and that's the justification for the price. But Adidas is killing it with cheap ass shoes at a high price, and they deserve their go get their
My bad.
Did you just? I think Mike Nice just died.
To my Yeah, they're definitely doing things. Minus the fact that I mean, they're literally gonna take Kanye, involve him with the Harden. How the fuck? How can like you spend 200 million on this guy and you need the other guy to boost his brand, to
I,
boost his.
Cross promotion is the best kind of promotion.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But I just that shit doesn't work without Yeezy. They should have got someone who works at least somewhat. Like I don't know.
It'll be again. That's we're gonna look at that in hindsight and be like bad move, like Nike dropping 300 mil on Katie. Bad move, but I, as long as they're staying strong like this, I can't really knock Adidas. The three stripe is up, and that's something. And we've been knocking Nike and Jordan for the mistakes they made, and they're still making them. So that's easy to comment on. But Adidas, I'm curious to see how this all plays out. And the marketing, I think though they do probably need to find a way to put a muzzle on Kanye because he will eventually say something so stupid, people won't buy his shit anymore.
Right. And that's the thing. I was also having a conversation with my girl about. I was like, I think that's kind of what part of his hype is too. Like people like his unpredictableness. They love to hate him as well.
The
So
insanity
then,
and shit.
yeah, like what next is he gonna say dumb and then do some crazy shit and put out some good song or some shit? He always compliments it with something. But I feel like this time he just I don't know. I don't know. I'm assigned to his tweets, so all that crazy shit is popping up on my phone. It just feels me going crazy.
Yeah, I would, as I was saying yesterday, I'm like, I would literally like block this guy, except that everyone retweets him and I'd see it anyway.
Anyway,
Because
I go fuck it.
then I gotta block Easy Talk Worldwide because he retweets everything Kanye says. I think the second he says
Shout out to Viv. What up, Viv? See you on the book.
it. I'm pretty much I'm over the Yeezy drama, and we will properly address some of it in Talk Kicks because Taylor Swift had a big night last night. But
All controversy, B.
it's all bullshit. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say how I feel. How I felt is rather Taylor gave him permission or not, and about him stealing her fame or not, never bothered me. The only thing about that line in his song that bothers me is that it's misogynistic as fuck to think a woman owes you vagina as payment for you getting them famous, regardless of if it's true or not. It's
Mm-hmm.
still looking at vagina as a commodity that bothers me on a fundamental level. Guys were better than that, and well, most of us are. And
You hear that, and not to cut you off, but you
yeah,
hear that a lot in his music. It's always
hmm
some like it's real sexual when he talks about things, unless he talks about his daughter,
yeah,
or
right.
yeah,
Who
even when he
just
talks about
happens to have a vagina too. It's just a matter of science. Sorry, Kanye, your daughter has a vagina, and someday some guy is probably going to treat it like shit the way you treat all other people. But
and he
that's
addresses that on the album as well too. Like he's like he ain't worried about his son because he's a baby. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's his daughter that he worries about, but his influence on certain things sometimes it comes off. Well, I mean, all artists are fucking hypocrites.
It's true. It is.
Just a
It,
life, just what happens to us, yo.
but few so directly hypocritical as to rap about, spending money and then beg for cash online
Yeah.
and ask people to use the FaceTime. Like I'm like, how are we gonna FaceTime fucking Zuckerberg? How's that gonna like that's
Uh-huh.
well, we got his phone on it
Just
or his
use
number
your
on
app. Just keep using your FaceTime app, and then somehow he'll
it,
know.
right? Use the Snapchats and the YouTubes in order to go through the webs and then LinkedIn him so that I can get money. I'm like, what are you talking
What you
about,
talking
dude?
about, dog? Give your phone back to Kim.
Right? Yeah, please stop trying to internet, Kanye. You're not doing it correctly. Um,
Stop trying to intranet. Stop trying to intranet.
I swear, he literally sounds like an out of touch dad who doesn't understand how Twitter works. That's what he's turned into, and it's
He's like,
it's
y'all wanted me
amusing.
back.
It's like when your grandma goes like somehow gets on Facebook, and it's a miracle, but then she finds your account and she ends everything with "Love Grandma." You know,
Oh no.
you're like, damn, just found out Yeezys are restocking, and she's like, have you called your Uncle Bill? He's been in the hospital lately. Love Grandma. And you're like, what the fuck? Why did I ever let you? That's how Kanye is now.
Oh no. We got the grandma comparison.
Kanye gets on Twitter and he's like, hey, Kim, do you think we should start going to church? I don't know. It's been a long time. Love Kanye.
Love Kanye. No, Kanye, love Kanye.
Kanye, love Kanye. Oh, man.
Easy season.
Dan the man says, I can't believe 7210 sat on shelves though. Man, we saw it. People were tagging us in those pictures weeks afterwards, still sitting on in some cities. Every city's different, man. It's a living beast, and you don't know what's going to move and what's not. In some cities, everything moves, but there are a lot of places where, for no reason, some coveted shit is just sitting there six
Sitting.
months later.
Yeah. Even the Ross and fucking those Ross deals people we find.
Yeah, you get some
What
Supreme J's just sitting at Ross for $49, and you're like, huh?
what city
What?
are you in? What?
Although half that shit has to be trolls. It really does.
I know. I'm like, I never believe it.
So you didn't pick up the Passport ones, the All Star ones?
Nope.
Wow, that's is it? Are ones done? Is that it? Are we done? Are we done with the ones?
I think once started fucking. I mean, once people started being like, ones are the only thing left, and they kind of made it gimmicky.
Yeah,
People were getting the early UNCs, then the early Cybers, and then it was just kind of like,
and Cybers went on sale.
mm-hmm.
Them shits actually went on sale.
Yeah. But now the OG low top joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ones
Yep.
is done unless they do something crazy with it.
Yeah. That was a nice ride. Time to get off, and
Yeah.
I don't
The
see anything
OGs,
taking its place.
nah, the OGs will stick though. You know what I mean? The ones that are already for some money, some
Yeah.
chicken. But I see a lot of people trying to flip like their Royals for Yeezys. So that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man, hold on to those. Those got stories behind it.
Yeah, the OGs will always kind of hold their value, but again, the white cements probably could have seen that coming.
True.
John Morales, if you can't create something new and hyped, will a 350, 750 lose steam and fall off?
Think they
Not
got some.
yeah.
They got something new added. I think,
Oh,
right?
the
Then they said,
550?
yeah. So it was rumor. I mean, because they didn't even really show too much of the clothes, too much of the sneakers during the actual event that they put on. It was kind of weird. I was waiting for
They didn't
more.
need to. They don't need
Yeah.
to advertise them.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just the same thing about keeping us confused about the restock of the Pirates. Keeps us wondering. They don't want to expose it all. It's crazy, man. They got therapists on Team Adidas out there fucking with us.
They're gonna yeah, seriously, they got some it's some serious like Mad Men advertising shit going on, trying to mess with people's minds and their heartstrings, figure out how to do this right. But I don't think the 350 buzz will continue for much longer. We know GRs are coming. We know that
Mm-hmm.
as a fact. We know that there's some ugly ass ones coming. So we got those stripes and those tennis ball joints. That's going to kill the hype. Now we have a pirate black restock, and it's good timing for it, but it can kind of kill the hype. And I don't think 350s. I don't think they'll have a hard time selling, but the hype will definitely die.
Right.
750s. I mean, we only had two, so
It's hard to really see. Yeah, it's hard to really see. But these 350s, especially if they're already, putting the same ones out again. You
Yeah,
only wonder how long that will last.
yeah. It's got to come to an end, and he'll come up with something new though. I mean, he
Oh
can't
yeah.
have moth-eaten sweaters forever, and he can't have 350s forever. Something's got to change.
Hey, here's the genius. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see too with Yeezy season 3. Is I'm assuming with those lower cost clothing, but part of the reason I think they didn't show shoes as well is yeah, it was fucking 2 a.m. is hitting me.
Show
Couple
shoot that.
scotches in.
Show
Uh,
shoot that. It's
I
funny.
haven't hit the Henny yet, so you know my night's not completely totaled,
Ooh.
but I am a couple scotches in. Yeah, but it's just Johnny. It's no big deal. I do think that he's probably planning on throwing something new out there and just hasn't figured out what it is yet because he knows he has time and he doesn't want to like show his hand yet because
Right.
the hype can work against him too. If he drops it in an IG real quick, that's going to blow up
Let
faster
it.
than a fashion
Yeah.
show.
And then it's this we could live it out, little pieces by pieces by pieces by pieces, small pieces. He could leak it
Yep.
more and more. I mean, it's sort of like the album. You could hear, this album wasn't done. He's got lines in the album referencing, Rob and Black China incidents, which just happened last week. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like it's obvious that some of the album at least was completed recently.
That
So,
that whole thing is a dumpster fire of a different story. But I will say
oh
this:
yeah, for sure.
it's not a bad album. It
No,
wasn't a bad album.
I dig it. I
Yeah.
definitely dig it. It's sort of like he had leftover, and I'm not saying leftovers like the bad pieces, but it's sort of like as if he had to go back and take some pieces from different albums and put it into one. That's kind of the vibe I got. You got some auto tune on there. You got a party to join on there. You got some real life shit where he's going, talking about like real friends. That Ultra Beam shit is fucking fire. It's
So
cool.
what you're saying is it's not like leftovers like Taco Bell leftovers. It's more like surf and turf leftovers.
It's more like surf and turf left. It's Longhorns, baby. It's that
Like,
chicken, Parmesan
hell yeah,
encrusted chicken.
hell yeah. I mean, that's. I think that if he had released Easy Season 1 clothing without giving us time to look at how terrible it is and discuss the pricing and how ugly it is, I think it would have sold a lot better on impulse. But giving us time to look at it and go, I'm not spending $600 on that shit.
Yeah,
It hurt the sale. And I mean, come on, man, it's like 50-60% off pretty much everywhere now. So maybe he's learning from his mistakes, and
I
maybe that's why we're
definitely
not
think
seeing
he
the
is.
shoes.
I
Yeah.
definitely think he is. I think the marketing he's learning. I think he's learning in a lot of different areas of what works, and we're
Yeah.
just the test dummies of our pockets.
And now he knows begging for money online through Twitter probably doesn't work.
No,
I don't.
supposedly he got a lot of phone calls from like different kind of business people being interested into invest. I'm sure people hit him up with opportunities of looking to fucking triple their money in some type of fucking way. Whether or
Oh,
not he's
sure.
really using that for that, I don't think so. I think it's just another easy stunt.
Yeah, it's another easy stunt. It is absolutely. It's all easy stunt. Everything has been so far, but it'll be interesting to see what happens.
You're already working with Apple in some sense if you got an app
It's true.
running through their
It's very true.
app store.
I don't. I mean, look, man. To be honest, and I'm going to give one last piece of advice to Kanye because it's getting late, and I'm going to start giving bad advice. But this is my last good piece. Um, Dude, next time you want to beg for money, beg for it from us, and do it through Kickstarter because I
Ooh,
guarantee you
that
could raise a
shit
lot of
would.
money, and maybe not $1 billion like you think Mark Zuckerberg will give you, but you will get actual money, and it would be a lot more interesting and a lot less shameful. That's all.
Yeah, but oh man, Top Kicks would be lit. Top Kicks would be lit. If he starts taking donations from his fans, though, that's when I kind of gotta fall back.
You're like, no, he doesn't need that much more money from me.
I'm like,
I already
nigga, just
paid
put out
700 for these Yeezys. I'm not giving him
yeah, or just put out another fucking album. Give me what I fucking already paying your fucking bills
20
for.
bucks on title. 20 bucks.
Yeah,
Wow.
because it cost us 25 to go see that shit in the theater,
No, just look, I
and
can steal it for free. What are you thinking charging me 20 bucks?
and no one's even fucking with Tidal anymore.
No, title's a joke.
Yeah.
Title is a damn joke. Title is over. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are probably just waiting for the iTunes sales. And it's going to hurt because it's going to show a low sell through on his first week opening. I don't understand why you would even do that, because you actually kill your own buzz by releasing it on some janky shit no one wants to get involved with.
Yeah, man, that's Jay fucking making the powers of be making this dude fucking go into that title fucking bullshit, man. It's not. I understand, but I don't think they have his best interests at hand right now. I mean, they did make it. He did make it the top selling app though. I can't front. That move was hella hard.
I am sure that what Kanye did for Tidal was good for Tidal. I'm not entirely sure what Tidal did for Kanye was good for Kanye.
Right,
That's how I would look at that.
right. I could 100% agree with that. Because you got 100 people who were saying, "Nah, don't pirate that shit. Support the album." And then now that it's still not available, they're like posting fucking links on it. They're like, "Fuck
Yeah,
this."
yeah, and again, I mean, and I think everybody knows that. I mean, I was in the industry for a while, and I made my bread and butter off album sales, but I made a lot more of it off tours and shit, and that's just the fact. I'm never telling people they should be taking money out of an artist's hands that they deserve. What I am saying is artists shouldn't be charging more than they deserve for that. You shouldn't be asking more out of your fans than you're giving them. And $20 for a digital album off a janky service is too much. And had he done that shit some Radiohead style and let you choose what you pay, I think he would have had a massive success and probably got a lot of credit for it. I would have
Right.
definitely paid, you know, I would have paid for. I probably would have given him, the 12 to $15 that I think an album is actually worth on iTunes. Um,
And at that magnitude, how hard is it to distribute it yourself if it's just the fucking MP3 or wave?
exactly, exactly. When Radiohead dropped, in Rainbows, I want to say it was called or something. Fuck, I can't remember, but it was years ago. It was like
Mm-hmm.
freaking almost 10 years ago now. But they did it on their site. They said pay what you want. You can pay $0 if you want. And I mean, I gave them $25 for the album because I thought it was brilliant, like that they were doing it. Period. Like just as a statement of I support you as an artist, I put the money on it, and it wasn't even that great of an album. It was okay. Had Kanye had the balls to do that too, I would have definitely given him my money. As it is right now, I haven't. I've listened to Ultralight Beam, like one track off of it, and that was because it was streaming somewhere. And I don't even really. I'm not really feeling like buying another Kanye album after going on and seeing $20. I was like, no, no, I don't feel it, man. I don't.
Not
Not
20
gonna happen.
bucks worth.
Yeah, it's not $20 worth, whatever it is. I mean, it's not going to change my life enough to be worth $20, and it's not the masterpiece he thinks it is, probably, at least from what I'm hearing. And when the reviews start coming out, it's going to be a big disappointment. And then when the numbers come out, it's going to be even a bigger disappointment. And when he can't even get a backing from a distribution company anymore, he's going to feel it, and he's going to go back to Twitter to beg for money.
Money begging.
It's true, man. I
Good
mean,
music, holla at me though.
oh yeah, Mike Nice is still in the music industry, so I'm just going to stop talking shit about it right now. Only one of us is retired, so I should probably just stop being a dick.
You know these fuckboys are gonna pull up this fucking Talk Kicks episode and be like, "But Mike Nice, you said at 19 minutes and 32 seconds and 54 milliseconds that."
And it's going to drop you right from the label. It's going to be done, Mike. We screwed up yet another contract for you. I'm sorry.
Another 360 deal.
No, I mean, and again, I don't want to tell people not to buy the album. Buy the album if you want. Do whatever you want, dude. I don't even care. I don't tell you to buy shoes. I'm certainly not going to tell you to buy an album or not.
Buy the album if you could find it.
Well, can't you get it on KanyeWest.com? Isn't that like a thing now?
No, it just has Most Def saying like this thing about being trapped. It's really freaky. You should check it out when you get a chance.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. I
It's
don't
really
know.
scary.
And we got Barr who said he paid $20 for In Rainbows. So it was, or no, yeah, so it was In Rainbows. Yeah, I mean that's awesome. That's how I feel too. We got what Daddy Gear, album is overpriced and overrated. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that, man.
They better be careful. They're gonna catch some enemies out there in Twitter land talking that shit.
Good, good. Those are the kind of enemies you want. Trust me. Uh, And yeah, Anthony F. Jones says this talk about pay what you want is super dope. I they I mean that's Radiohead's model. They did it and it worked. They made over $1 million off that album, and they didn't have to give a penny to anybody else. That all went straight to them. That wasn't money in Apple's pockets or EMI's pockets or Capital's pockets or Virgin's pockets or Walmart's pockets. You think about all the freaking people who take a taste of
Dude.
your album when you sell it.
Yeah, it looks like Mike Nice has to go through not pay what you want, nigga. There's gonna be a minimum. Gonna pay over.
It's a brilliant model because people will steal music if they feel like it's overpriced, and
Oh, yeah.
the sooner we acknowledge that, the better off we're all going to be. I mean, I pirated all my Mike Nice music. It was out there. It was just out there. I pirated it, stole it.
Fucking dollar. Fucking dollar cop. Fucking dollar. Not the
I was like, nah, man, I'd give like 89 cents at most for this song. Okay, maybe 90, 95 cents, but $1, I'm drawing the line. This is a statement.
See, now you know what happened with that YouTube shit. Now I knew it would come out eventually. The truth.
That's why they shut me down.
Pirated ass music.
Oh man. It's the future of music is going to have to be a better distribution model. And again, I'm not trying to put down Tidal because they tried. Like that's cool. Keep trying. But here's the thing: when you experiment and you fail, go back to the drawing board. Don't keep pushing it. Don't
have the artist come to your crib and sing you a fucking lullaby just to sell an album these days.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Mike Nice is available for bar mitzvahs and lullabies.
Only lullabies and bar mitzvahs.
That's it.
Through Thursday. Friday we were off.
Friday Mike's at Disney and he's doing his own thing then. You know it's true.
Yes, well. Shit out of
just go do Beauty and the Beast the musical, and you just go on stage. No one knows that's you in the Beast costume. No one knows, but that's Mike Nice. That's what he does.
They're hating on me.
He just loves that shit.
I swallow it. I eat it. I use it as vitamins.
Oh god. All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this up, but I do want to say thank you to everyone that joined in. It was nice to just kind of shoot the breeze. We'll have some proper talk kicks coming. Don't worry. We'll hit all the bases, cover all the new releases, and we'll make sure that we piss off some resellers and some kids. I don't think we did that enough in this episode, but it's not really an episode.
Yeah, buddy. That's what's up.
And don't forget MikeNice.com. Go buy his album. Pay what you want. Starts at $4.99, and that's only for one song. But pay what you want. It's good. It'll work.
Now I'm taking the site down just so they don't fucking crash my shit.
Redirecting it to KanyeWest.com.
You gotta crash my shit. No, Kicks is back.
Yes, we are, and better than ever. And I also do want to apologize because it had been a while, but I was really high, and not just for a little. I mean, for like a long time. You know what I'm talking about, Mike? You know what I'm talking about?
Floating.
Waking up in a snow ditch. That feeling that was going on.
Oh no. Oh man, you're fucking nuts.
Hey, it's what now? Yeah, it's after 2 in the morning, so that's just what happens.
Twitter after dark.
Yeah, at least I'm not trolling Republicans. All right, everyone, take care. Have an awesome night.
Good night, my people.